Hello guys, so today we are learning how to solve linear equations with x's on both sides. Let's see if I can find it. Solve with variables on both sides. That's what we're doing today. Alright, so I already did 36% of this, but it's pretty simple. It's like what we've had last time with solving linear equations on both sides. We have -9 minus 2z, always write it out first, is equal to -z. Okay, so now we're going to try to take this variable and put it to the other side. By the way, I encourage you to watch the past videos because those past videos are really important for this video so that you can understand this video better. I might be skipping some explanations and stuff, so the past videos will explain those explanations. Alright, so what I would do is find the opposite of this sign, which is addition, so I would add 2z to each side, and I get -9 is equal to -z plus 2z. Now, if we have -z, that's like -1z plus 2z, so then that means that our answer is 1z or z. Alright, so now we're going to divide. Oh no, we don't have to divide because this is our answer already. So -9 is our answer. Amazing. Great. Alright, now we have this problem here. 9w minus 5 is equal to -8 plus 10w. Alright, now we're going to try to take what I like to do always is try to take all the variables to the left side and put all the integers numbers to the right side. So what I'm going to do is I am going to subtract 10w from here, and I'm going to subtract the other side by 10w, and this will get me -1w minus 5 is equal to -8. Now I'm going to try to combine these two numbers, so I'm going to add 5 to each side, and what we're left with is -1w is equal to -8 plus 5, which is -3. Now divide each side by -1, or divide each side by negative, and we will get w is equal to negative times negative is positive, so 3. Our answer is 3. Amazing, great. Now we have this problem here. Let's write it out first. -6 plus 10n is equal to 9n. Alright. Now, when we have one variable on one side and nothing else, when we try to transfer it to the other side, it's not going to have an equal sign anymore, so we can't do that. So what I am going to do instead is I'm going to move this 10 to the other side so that the 6 is left on the left. -6 is left on the left side. So we will subtract 10n from each side. And what we're left with is -6 is equal to 9 minus 10n, which is -1n. Now divide each side by -1, and what we're left with is 6 is equal to n. Our answer is 6. Of course, you guys can follow along with this and solve it by yourselves and pause the video, and then I could explain it to you. But Yeah, that's a great idea if you guys want to do that. So, alright then, let's start solving these problems. Sorry about the cut. Lost a lot of footage. So, yeah. Alright, so for r, so let's first write it out. 4r plus 1 is equal to 2r minus 15. Now what we're trying to do is we're trying to take this variable and combine it with this variable. But how are we going to do that? We're going to do that the exact same way we transfer one number to the other side. So if we have a positive 2r, we will subtract 2r instead. It's the opposite, so we will subtract 2r from each side. And what we're left with is 2r plus 1 is equal to negative 15. Alright, so then now we're going to subtract 1 on each side, and what we're left with is 2r is equal to negative 16. Alright, so then now what we're going to do is we're going to divide by 2. We're going to divide by 2, and what we're left with is r is equal to negative 8. So our answer is negative 8. Of course, if you don't know if that's your answer, and in the test you want to check your answer, always plug in the answer back for the variables in the equation, and it should give you a true statement like 5 equals 5 or whatever. So yeah. We have negative 8. Okay, so I'm guessing that you guys get like the logistics, basically the steps that you need to do to transfer one variable to the other side. It's basically the same as transferring numbers from one side to the other side. So I hope that you guys get the idea. If you guys want extra math problems, I will put a link in the description. I will put a doc with a lot of math problems, and then on the last doc answer sheet so that you guys can practice. I hope that this video was informational. If you liked it, please like it. If you didn't like it, you can hit that button. If you thought that it was informational and another person needed to hear it or something like that, please share this video with them. I will also link down in the description a Khan Academy video with solving these linear equations. He might explain it a lot better than I do. He's a very good teacher. So, I hope that this was informational, and bye.